Hey everyone, this is DM Domination from Grim Press, and today I'm going to be highlighting another Fantasy Grounds module for you. Today, the Ettinling package, a two-player race option from Grim Press. This is a really fun module to pick up if you are interested in those off-the-wall, unique characters. If you have players that have played everything under the sun and they're just getting bored with the dwarf and the elf and the Aarakocra, the lizard folk, this is a great thing for them. And I'm going to go over the guts of it and explain why it's worth your time. So let's dive right in. So first off, here's the actual Ettinling information that you get with this module. You get the actual race that you have when you drag into a new character. And I pulled one up to demonstrate. When you drag it in, you decide whether you are the will or the way. So you have two players. They're going to play an Ettinling together. One gets to be the will, one gets to be the way. And when they pick it, they get the appropriate abilities, and we'll go over a little bit of that. But when they pick the actual will and the way, they gain that side of the token. So with the Ettinling, you get the two players playing one token, one character. They will have separate character sheets, and as it's going to let you know, each head's going to have its unique ability scores. Their hit points are the total, and it's the combination of the will and the way heads. They calculate their armor class separately, and it goes down into all the details of death saving throws, and you can dive into the guts. I don't want this to be a huge long video, but in essence it is a well-balanced approach to two characters playing one actual token. So these are the traits for all Ettinlings. Little interesting image there I'm a fan of. Now the way, you're going to actually have an increase of strength. This is going to be your melee side, your suggested classes. The way is going to be the one of power, the strength. The intelligent head is going to be the will. This is where you're going to get a bonus to your charisma, but take penalties in your physical attributes. But you'll notice the base saving throw, the base walking speed is 0. That's because the will doesn't control the movement. The way does. That's why it's called the way. And it will go into lots of details, but in essence you have the physical barbarian fighter style controlling where to go, while you have the intelligent head casting spells. So they have to interact. That's what makes it so much of an enjoyable race for those people who think they've mastered everything. There's some special considerations, spell interactions, and things like that. I will let you dive into those on your own. The details, just give you a little peek here. It goes quite in depth on all of that. The Ettinlings, if you don't have players that want to play them, that's still something you might want to pick up because it allows you to include them into your actual campaign without them being players. So Ettinling NPCs, here's some information on how to run them. And in addition to all of this racial options, you are able to pick up an encounter. This is a interesting encounter to expose your characters to the Ettinling NPC. And it has everything coded out. The actual encounter here, it goes all the way down, it goes all the way through it, and it has tables for motivations, and here are the NPCs that you have fully coded, pitting the heads against each other. Just interesting ways to resolve the NPCs. The NPCs are, of course, fully coded. You have the hit and all of the spells coded directly into it, so you'll be able to throw fireballs where you'd like. So with that, you will be able to run this mini campaign with some interesting things. Even if it's not something that you want to incorporate as a player option, you do get something out of this. If you do, I strongly encourage you. I did a 4-game short game for some of my more experienced players on Halloween or at least the month of Halloween, because we suspended our normal game, and I had some of my more experienced players dove into this, and they had a blast. They had to work together. They drove each other crazy at first, but by the end of the 4 games, they were having an amazing time. So this has been the Ettinling package, the two-player race option by Grim Press. Thank you.